Hello everyone. In this video, I will be going over the first major series of levels in the Backrooms, from level 0 to level 8. The first 9 levels in the Backrooms are referred to as the main 9, and for the sake of these 9 levels being in their own subcategory, I'm going to cover 9 instead of 10. Some very minuscule things have been cut out of the level explanations, like the contents of colonies and in-depth tutorials on what turns to go in certain levels to find exits. This video will also be going over the lore which is canon to the Backrooms fandom wiki and not the lore of other timelines like Kane Pixels. Another thing to keep in mind is that the wiki for the Backrooms is constantly receiving new and improved versions and variations of levels, so at the time of me making this video, there is a very high chance of future inaccuracies to the lore. If you'd like to read more about the lore of the Backrooms, the link to the Backrooms fandom wiki will be at the top of the video's description. There's also a ton of sub-levels, like level 1.5, level 9.3, and several other levels, but they won't be covered in great detail. And if you're watching this video, you're probably familiar with what a liminal space is. But just in case you aren't, a liminal space is a place of transition, a threshold between 2 points, signaling the end of one time or space and the beginning of another. These spaces exist in the real world as physical locations, but are also present in our cognition and psychological experience, often related to major life changes and periods of uncertainty. Lots of liminal spaces are dreamlike worlds that carry an odd but familiar sense of nostalgia, just to name one defiable emotion. So with that out of the way, let's get into the video. Every level in the Backrooms has an assigned survival difficulty rating. The standard ratings are from 0 to 5, with 0 being the safest, to 5 being unsafe, unsecure, and infested with entities. Each level that will be in this video will be broken down into these general sections: what the level is or represents, the entities that roam the level, colonies that exist in the level or once did, and the possible ways to enter and exit the level. Level 0. The Lobby. Survival. Class 1. Level 0 is a seemingly infinite non-linear space, resembling the backrooms of a retail outlet. All rooms in Level 0 appear uniform and share superficial features such as yellowed wallpaper, damp carpeting, electrical outlets, and inconsistently placed fluorescent lighting. However, no 2 rooms within the level are identical. The fluorescent lighting present in Level 0 hums at a constant frequency. This buzzing is notably louder and more obtrusive than ordinary fluorescent lights. An examination of the fixtures to determine the source has been inconclusive thus far. Secondly, the substance saturating the carpet cannot be consistently identified. It is not water, nor is it safe to consume. Linear space in Level 0 is altered drastically. It is possible to walk in a straight line and return to the starting point, and end up in a completely different set of rooms than the ones previously passed through. Due to this phenomenon, and the visual similarity between each room, consistent navigation of Level 0 has proven very difficult. Devices such as GPS locators and compasses fail to function within the level, and radio communications are audibly distorted and often unreliable. Level 0 is thought to be entirely devoid of life. To date, no interactions with other wanderers and/or entities during explorations have ever been recorded in the level. Level 0, and by extension, the Backrooms, can be accessed by accidentally no-clipping out of bounds in normal reality. No-clipping out of certain levels may also transport one to Level 0. There are 4 currently known methods of exiting Level 0. A variety of factors will eventually cause the hallways to fade into Level 1, no-clipping through a wall will transport into Level -1. Breaking through the floor may lead to Level 27. It may also lead out into the void. Rarely, wandering far enough in any direction may lead one to the Manila room. Level 1. Habitable Zone. Survival. Class 1. Level 1 is a massive warehouse with concrete floors and walls, exposed rebar, dim fluorescent lights placed on the walls, and a low-hanging fog with no discernible source. The fog often coalesces into condensation, forming puddles on the floor in inconsistent areas. Unlike level 0, this level possesses a consistent supply of water and electricity, which allows indefinite habitation by wanderers providing that appropriate precautions are taken. It is also far more expansive, possessing staircases, elevators, isolated rooms, and hallways. The fluorescent lights at any time can flicker on and off for minutes or even hours. When this occurs, hostile entities may appear. These entities rarely attack in groups and tend to avoid light. If the lights turn off, it is strongly advised to try and navigate your steps. Try and avoid any strange noises and then find a room, making sure to bring a light source with you. Crates of supplies appear and disappear randomly within the level, often containing a mixture of vital items, food, almond water, batteries, tarps, weaponry, clothing, medical supplies, and nonsensical objects. Assorted car parts, boxes of crayons, used syringes, partially burned paper, live mice in a catatonic state that have been injected with unknown substances, shoelaces, loose change, and bundles of human hair. The crates should be approached with caution due to their contents, but are a valuable resource. In addition, crude paintings and drawings with no apparent origin or meaning appear on the walls and floors. They are known to change in appearance and disappear when not in direct line of sight or when unlit. The light fixtures within level 1 are prone to flicker and fail at inconsistent intervals. When this occurs, supplies are liable to vanish inexplicably and hostile entities may appear unexpectedly. These entities rarely attack in groups and tend to avoid light in large gatherings of people. It is advised to carry a reliable light source and sleep holding whatever items you do not wish to lose. There are currently 8 known colonies and outposts in level 1. The Raiders, base flickers of the Backroom colonists, Republic of level 153, the Biologists, the Orderly Republic, Guide Outpost 03, Sanction, and Oasis Lyra of the OFSEB. It should be noted that attempting to meet up with these colonies will prove extremely difficult, as the Backrooms stretch out for millions of miles. Some of them may not exist now, and some might not have existed at all. Level 1 also serves as an entrance to the hub. The Crossroads, better known as the Hub, is a vast subterranean complex, composing of an infinite interconnected network of tunnel systems. It serves as the nexus to the entire Backrooms, containing an entrance to each level. Every tunnel is lined with evenly spaced doors, the design of each one representing the respective level it leads to. The order of the doors is non-linear, not corresponding to the order of level numbers. There is only one door for each level. Every door can only be unlocked with its respective level key, which can be found all over the Backrooms. If you enter the hub while in possession of a level key, you can follow its resonance towards the respective level door and unlock it yourself. However, all doors to have previously been manually unlocked always become locked once again for any subsequent entrance into the hub. Only a small handful of doors remain permanently unlocked, those being levels 1 and 11. In the center of this tunnel network is a place called the Temple. It is a structure with distinct Greco-Roman architecture, serving as a house of worship dedicated to the Keymaster. An imposing marble statue erected in the likeness of the Keymaster lies in the temple's main hall. Cultists of the Keymaster congregate here to pay tribute. Many do so in the hopes of receiving a level key to one of the hub's doors. However, others hope to be unlocked by him, receiving blessings and boons which grant them immense power. The temple houses yet more level doors which are grand and ornate. However, where they lead is unknown, as the Keymaster has prohibited any entry through them. The Keymaster and only benign entities are permitted access to the hub. All hostile entities immediately disappear upon entering. As for level 1 though, beings typically lurk in level 1, especially when the lights are off. Known beings on level 1 include dullers, adult facelings, hounds, skin stealers, and scratchers. Level 1 has many entrances. Opening ordinary doors in many levels has a small chance of leading to the level. One is able to enter the level by no-clipping in level 0. No-clip in level 1.5 can enter level 1. One can enter this level by switching a lever given by the Younging in level 995, and one can also enter this level by entering the correct number on the number pad in level 1051. One can exit level 1 by simply continuing to explore the backrooms. Level 1 usually leads to level 2 or back to level 0. Other methods of exiting the level are as follows. An unlocked door may lead to level 2. If you somehow encountered Entity 126 and got caught, there will be a small chance for you to not be killed and be dragged to it to level 6. No clipping through walls that have outlets may lead to either level 229 or level 188. Rarely, falling asleep in this level may lead to one of the bedrooms in level 1950. Finding and interacting with a black doll may lead one to level 7453. No clipping through the other side of the walls without falling into the void will lead to level 1.5. Level 2. Pipe Dreams. Survival. Class 2. Level 2 consists of long, dim concrete maintenance hallways with steam pipes lining the walls and ceilings. Doors are rarely found, housing metal shelves and ventilation ducts. The pipes cause the heat in Level 2 to reach immense temperatures, reportedly reaching 200 degrees Fahrenheit, 98 degrees Celsius, and higher, boiling any wanderer alive. It is described as being generally more decayed than the previous levels. Occasionally, doors can lead to small rooms that may contain machinery that are connected to the pipes present throughout the level. Random items that were left by other explorers can be found in the metal shelves. Due to the insalubrious conditions found in Level 2, roaches and mice are found around the hallways. Some sections of Level 2 are completely devoid of light, while some others are only lit up by alternate sources of light such as flashlights and lamps. A notable humid, musty smell can be found in areas where the pipes exist. Level 2 is far more dangerous than Level 1, due to the hazards above and sheer number of entities inhabiting the level. If you come into contact with a creature in this level, it is advised that you should run immediately, as they are incredibly hostile and will kill off most victims. As one walks in this level, after a few days, the pipes will start to go farther and farther until one cannot walk any further without suffering severe burns. If one persists at this point, the tunnel will close up behind them and they will be cooked alive. Known entities that lurk in Level 2 are facelings, hounds, smilers, and scratchers. Additional entities might also likely lurk in the level. One of the two only known ways to enter Level 2 is via a stairwell in Level 1. There, one can find an unlocked door that will lead to Level 2. There are 4 known ways of exiting Level 2. Finding a fire exit in Level 2 will transport one to Level 3, despite the dangers and risks. Entering an office-styled elevator will lead to Level 4. No clipping through a corner will rarely lead to Level 364. Level 3. Electrical Station. Survival. Class 4. Level 3 is an expansive complex of thin, brick hallways and electrical machinery. Countless randomly segmented rooms are present across the level in no particular pattern. In addition, pipes line the walls and ceilings of the level. These pipes are filled with contaminated almond water, which sometimes leaks onto the floor. Hallways in Level 3 are very enclosed and narrow. Some even require wanderers to bend, hunch, or crawl through them. Although Level 3 shares similarities with Level 2, such as the claustrophobic hallways and the pipes, the level seems to be more well maintained than the previous, along with having more functioning machinery throughout the level. Rooms containing machinery can be found in many locations in Level 3. This results in loud sounds of machinery being heard in certain areas of the level. Some of these rooms are connected by smaller sets of hallways. Most machinery in the level appears to be used to provide energy to an unknown destination, whilst others seem to sustain the steam pipes found in the level. Exposed wire sometimes comes out through the floors, walls, and ceilings as well. Automated doors can be found throughout in this level, and will slam shut and lock at random intervals. This seems to happen more often if an entity is present. Hounds, facelings, skin stealers, stalkers, and male death moths are the only known entities to inhabit this level. Due to the nature of the level, colonies and outposts are considered unfeasible to exist. One can enter level 3 by going through a fire exit on level 2. Entering this level is also possible by drinking blood found in drawers in level 4112. No clipping under a table in level 521 in the 521-A section that has 3 written on it will also take you to level 3. One of the few safe ways to leave level 3 is through the elevators, which often leads to level 4 or level 5. However, if the elevator is marked with greenery, it will lead to level 931. Certain extended hallways in this level may lead to level 273. These hallways can be identified by a lack of pipes lining the walls and a noticeable decrease in temperature as one traverses the hallway. There is a generator-controlled door that will lead you to either level 4 or the finish zone, which is a trap. Level 4. Abandoned Office. Survival. Class 1. Level 4 appears to be an empty office building completely devoid of furniture. Certain rooms in this level have windows, but all should be considered traps and avoided at all costs. Because of the lack of beings, many wanderers naturally congregate on level 4. Additionally, scattered around the level are water coolers, water fountains, and vending machines containing almond water, which makes collection of the substance much easier. Level 4 is considered the best place to meet other wanderers and gather supplies before moving on to later levels. Level 4 is mostly devoid of entities. Only hounds and dullars have been reported to exist in level 4. There are currently 6 known colonies and outposts in level 4. Backrooms Analytical Squadrons, Amor Incrementum, to be determined, Union Base 04, Republic of level 153, and the Deniers/Regretters. There are 6 currently known methods of entering level 4. One can get here from level 3 or by following a sign saying Office. Going into an orange door in level 160 is another form of entry. The door on level 332 has a chance to lead to this level. One can also enter level 4 by punching a hole in the wall in level 1398. One can climb into a filing cabinet in level 329 and appear here. Entering an employees-only door on level 30 may also lead one to level 4. If you entered level 894 through the secret stairway, you can return here through the same route. There are 4 currently known ways of exiting level 4. Level 4 has occasional exits that lead to level 5 or level 6. Most exits take the form of office-style stairways or occasional elevators that either lead to level 160 or lead back to level 3. Entering a door with a brass number 6 will lead to level 332. Level 5. The Hotel. Survival. Class 2. Level 5 is a presumably infinite hotel complex, with many rooms and halls. The level itself seems to have been constructed in the 1930s, with furniture dating back to 1920. There are 3 main areas in level 5. The main hall, the Beverly Room, and the Boiler Room. The main hub of this area is the Beverly Room, often referred to as the Eternal Ballroom. The gargantuan room has 2 doors on the west wall and 2 doors on the east wall, which leads to a different area of either the hotel or the boiler. It only contains a small Art Deco table in the center, illuminated by a large chandelier. All the entrances are marked with a small copper sign reading, "The Beverly Room," as one might see in a hotel banquet hall. The second area, known simply as the Boiler, is a series of large cobwebbed hallways with high ceilings and stained plaster or concrete walls. This area contains many barred-off areas with large pieces of machinery. The long corridors are hot and dry and the scent of smoke fills the air. Pipes and exhaust valves from the early 20th century line some walls. Some of the larger rooms have roaring 20s era furnishings and details. Many have reported the sounds of whispers from the large face-like boilers. There are currently 3 reported early 20th century elevators within the boiler. and it is advised to avoid them at all costs. Living statues reside in this part of level 5, so if you see one while exploring an area of the boiler, then make sure you get out of there as soon as possible and keep eye contact as you run. Looking away while running can result in being mutilated by one of the statues. There is a constant buzz of iridescence whenever traversing this level. People have also reported the sounds of faint big band swing jazz music and distant party chatter. This level is infamous for its mysterious whispering and unseen presence. People report something whispering incoherently behind them or tapping their shoulder when they're alone. That, along with the stares of the face-like wallpaper in the 1920s era machinery, can cause a major loss of sanity, which is why one will need almond water to survive at this level. Luckily, it can be found from leaks in the ceiling on this level. Those who have gone insane here speak of a mysterious beast known as the Beast of Level 5, a tall, scaly humanoid wearing a suit and tie. It has been described as having a humanoid body with the head of a cephalopod, with tentacles around its mouth. People have claimed it has camouflage abilities, and they say its glowing eyes stare at them from the wallpaper occasionally. It is unknown if this beast is real or a hallucination, as it doesn't resemble any of the other entities seen on level 5, and it has only been reported by those with questionable sanity, although reports of it all have very similar descriptions. There are 2 known colonies on level 5, the Originals and Backrooms colonists. Entry to level 5 is fairly simple. Just find office-style stairways in level 4. There are 6 known ways to exit level 5. Travel too far in the boiler room to get to level 6, though it is highly recommended to just go back down the stairs. Leaving through the doors will also take you to level 161, though unless you already have a good weapon, you shouldn't access this level. Entering a metal door in the boiler room will bring you to level 954. No-clipping into the corner of a white room in this level has a chance to take you to level 4112. If the beast eats you, you will be teleported to level 666. Exit out the main door in the lobby to access level 5.1. Level 6. Lights Out. Survival. Class 4. Level 6 is an expansive complex of indeterminate size, made up of metallic walls, brick floors, and complex systems of pipes. The entirety of level 6 is shrouded in complete darkness. Thus far, no light sources have successfully created any light in the level. Due to the level's darkness, it is not possible to take sufficient photographs of it. Auditory hallucinations are frequently experienced in level 6, ranging from rushing water to indecipherable voices ringing throughout the piping. It is believed level 6 may be able to influence one's perception of reality, resulting in symptoms of paranoia and derealization. Despite possessing no known tangible threats, level 6 is regarded as being one of the most dangerous levels in the Backrooms because of its sheer darkness. A significant portion of the wanderers that enter this level permanently lose their sanity or go missing. Entities may exist in level 6, but they are unable to be seen due to the level's complete state of darkness. There are no known surviving colonies on level 6. Attempts to form lasting bases in the level have failed. Members continuously disappear into the darkness. There are 2 ways to enter level 6. Going through a boiler located within level 5, or going through a rusted door located on 6.1, which leads directly to level 6. There are 4 ways to exit level 6. Tripping on a wire leads to level 6.1. It is worth noting that intentionally tripping on a wire will not trigger this transportation. There is a spiral staircase that takes you down to level 28. Entering a hole will lead you to level 8. Wandering far enough will bring you to level 7. Level 7. Thalassophobia. Survival. Class 3. Level 7 is unique in that it is a vast expanse of water that appears to stretch on endlessly. Nobody thus far has fully explored level 7, but what is currently known is that the first and potentially only room of level 7 is not flooded and has the usual fluorescent lighting. The room has a thin layer of water on the bottom and is strangely skewed from the rest of the floor. Anomalously, the single door opens to show the surface of the water from a top-down perspective. The room is seemingly rotated horizontally, but gravity still works to keep one's feet on the floor in the first room. Upon entry, gravity switches to pulling one towards the water and is significantly stronger than regular gravity. The water has been reported to be very cold, and it is generally unadvised to enter it. The floor of the ocean is made up of carpet hardened by a thick layer of tar above it. There are several skeletons, including several almost humanoid figures and massive fish. Little else is known about the depths of the waters, aside from the endless expanse of tar and bones. This level poses a significant barrier to future exploration of level 8 and onward. There are 4 known colonies to have existed in level 7. Guide Outpost 05, Backroom Colonists, Outpost 207, and the Floaters. 8 known ways to enter level 7 are wandering far enough in level 6, entering through the wall of water in level 534, going through the crack in the pool in level 151, jumping from the plane on level A, going into deep sea in level 1045, attempting to drown yourself in the bathtub in level 598, accidentally falling into water in level 430, and finding a yellow rubber door in level 1984. There are 4 known ways to exit level 7. An underwater-like hole located somewhere in the carpeted ocean will lead to level 8. This was discovered by Bartonius and Avolded. A more practical way of exiting is through a double-sided door with a no exit sign. It leads back to level 4. Certain locations under the water of the area may lead to level 37. Entering deep into the ocean of this level may lead to the coast of level 1045. Level 8. Cave System. Survival. Class 5. Level 8 is an expansive cave system with numerous spider-like entities inhabiting it. Like level 7, it is pitch black without proper light sources. There's many nests that spiders make, most inhabited by small venomous spiders and massive king and queen spiders. The king spiders of these colonies are fortunately not venomous, but the queen spiders are highly venomous. Most die within minutes of a queen spider bite, though this is just speculation, as human exploration of this level is currently impossible. Large clear pools can be found in dead ends of the cave. These pools are highly dangerous as anything that enters them gets torn apart and dragged down by humanoid tar-black hands. Another type of nest found on level 8 houses frankenspiders, a dangerous mutated spider that regenerates through a gland found in its chest cavity. Certain areas of the cave have what is presumed to be almond water dipping from the stalactites on the ceiling. Some areas in level 8 are inhabited by small brown spiders, which are unique to the Backrooms. These spiders are found in nests, guarding large egg sacs which contain over 100 newborn spiders. Male spiders are not particularly poisonous and only around a foot in length. However, females can grow to be up to a meter long, have a potent poison which has the added property of wiping out the memory of humans, and are aggressive when hunting, which is the only time they leave the nest, and when they are young. One bite is enough to paralyze a human, at which point they will eat their prey alive over the period of a day or 2. Other than the spiders, other Backrooms entities inhabit the cave systems. However, they steer clear of the spiders, who seem to be the apex predators of this level. There are 2 known colonies in level 8, World Eaters and Backroom Colonists. Level 8 is inhabited by a lot of different species of spiders. Explorers can find all the way from small brown and venomous spiders to king spiders. While some of them rely on their nest and their venom to survive, other species don't have venom and generally are just members of their nest, although it is advised to avoid every form of life present on the level. There are 3 known ways of entering level 8. Look for a hole in level 6 or at the bottom of the water in level 7. The most common way to enter this level is by finding entrances through level 7, but there are numerous entrances throughout other levels of the Backrooms. Trip or fall and you will get transported to level 9, but you also have a 0.004% chance to be transported to level 153. All of the reported cases who got out of level 8 this way were by accident, so it's not certain whether falling intentionally will work or not. If you found a black doll, play with it for a while to be transported to level 7453. Level 9. Darkened Suburbs. Survival. Class 5. Level 9, also known as Darkened Suburbs, is a seemingly endless suburban landscape, with the only time of day being locked to midnight. This level has the same darkness similar to that of level 6 and level -100, but not as dangerous. The houses in this level vary in design and size, although there are reports of spotting 2 houses near each other that are the same. The houses of level 9 appear to be furnished and fairly new, containing items present in typical homes, such as sofas, televisions, beds, refrigerators, and vast yards containing a wide amount of vegetation. In rare circumstances, some homes have been observed to be entirely void of any of these features, completely barren. Most electronic devices located in the buildings are also non-functional, given the absence of a valid power source for the systems to operate. Another anomalous property of this level is that you can find 2 houses clipped inside of each other when traveling too far, which is physically impossible to happen in the front rooms. The streets of level 9 are the most dangerous aspect of this level. The wet, unpainted asphalt roads take on the consistency of quicksand, but should prolonged contact be made with these roads, they will begin to rapidly solidify, suffocating the victim as they become submerged in the substance. While the stone sidewalks lining the roads don't appear anomalous, one should steer clear of them for risk of slipping into the pavement. Traveling on any sidewalks or walkways that lead to an extensive grass field may result in the wanderer entering level 9.1, and leaving the sidewalk to go venture into the grass field may also bring one to level 10. The street lamps dotting the level are typically powered off and inactive, though some bizarrely flicker despite the absences of power. Level 9 hosts a variety of entities with smilers, skin stealers, insanities, and hounds being ever present on the level and the most widely seen in other entities such as death moths, clumps, death rats, and lucre's dwelling. While a number of groups roam in level 9, mass colonization is presently infeasible, with no attempts being made as of yet, although one outpost was created once, being the National Police Force of level 9. There are 12 known ways to enter level 9. No clip through the floor of level 8, enter the revolving door in level 40, entering one of the doors in level 54, break and jump out of a bus window in level 166, open a wooden door in level 4112, going down a flight of stairs that leads to a dark lower room in level 944 can take you to the first door of a house in level 9. No clipping through the wall of a house in level 477 will lead here. Exiting the main gate in level 728 has a chance to take you here. Taking a regular bus in level 3985 will take you here. Entering the right door of the children room in the pediatrics department in level 8x8 will lead you here. Looking at the mirror next to the desk in level 603 can lead here. And exiting through the front door during your bedtime can lead you here. There are 18 known ways to exit level 9. Following a series of arrow street signs pointing north may lead to level 11. Walkways that lead to grass fields may lead to either level 9.1 or level 10. Enter any doors labeled as biohazard to enter level 9.3. Enter an airport to be transported to level 36. touch a painting to be brought to level 264, finding a yellow lamppost leads to the safe place, touch a wall with snow on it to enter level 9.1, which is a bit safer than this level. Entering any basement has the chance of sending you to level 2765. No clipping through a table leads to Snowy Cat Village. No clipping through a house's front door has a chance of leading you to level 1157. Finding an extremely shaded tree will take you to level 97. Finding a school bus and going into it will take you to level 166. Making a drawing with crayons of a horror experience will lead you to level 743. Following signs that say mountains will lead you to level 274. Entering a house with a grassy field surrounding it will lead you to level 372, though this is very hard to find. Spending a prolonged period of time in the level may result in the gradual transition to level 477, 536, 1038, or level 2354. Entering the front door of an old and seemingly abandoned house may lead you to level 6496, and watching television for more than 30 minutes in any of the homes will lead you to level 592 for no reason. And with that being the final way to exit level 9, that concludes the main 9 levels. Pretty much all of the credit in this video goes towards the Backrooms fandom wiki for having many writers who are as interested in the lore as I am. I'm simply making this video to make the wiki pages into video form. And once again, a link can be found at the top of the description, which will take you directly to the homepage of the wiki if you're interested in having a look for yourself. I plan to extend these explanation videos into a series detailing as many Backrooms levels as I can in increments of at least 10. This video will be the exception, as it only seemed fitting to go over the main 9, as they are categorized separately and are probably the most important levels. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and sharing the video with a couple of friends. I would greatly appreciate it. The music used can also be found in the video's description. Thanks for watching.